the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name ever alone this word, but that was when I ruled the world.
'Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there were winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me.
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Now let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody start. I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress did not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
It's the world's greatest, Joe. It's the world's greatest. Come on. Yeah. The world's greatest. I am a mountain. I am a tall tree. Oh, I am a swift wind sweeping the country. I am a river down in the valley. Oh, I am a vision and I can see clearly. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it, I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the ropes. I can feel it, I'm the world's greatest. The world's greatest, Joe. The world's greatest. Forever. I am a giant, I am an eagle, oh, I am a lion down in the jungle. I am a marching band, I am the people, oh, I am a helping hand, I am a hero. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high.
Hey, I made it. I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope when my back's up against the ropes. I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. In the ring of life, I'll reign love. I will reign, and the world will notice a king. Oh yeah, yeah. There's darkness, I'll shine a light. Shine a light. And mirrors of success reflect in me. I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak of I made it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit. I'm that little bit. Oh yeah, yeah. I can feel it, feel it. I'm the world's greatest. Whoa, I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak of oh yes I am. I done made it. I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope. Yeah. When my back's against the wall. I could feel I'm the world's greatest. I saw the light and that star up in the tunnel. That mountain peak of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I'm the world's greatest. And fame was right there. I'm that little bit of fool, yeah. My back's against the room. Locked doors. Now I can just walk. I'm the world's greatest. And it's the greatest. It's the greatest. Can you feel it? Say the greatest, yeah. Can you feel it? Yeah. See, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Believe in the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Would everyone please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Lake Mary High School Navy Junior ROTC and join Lake Mary High School Principal Michael Kotkin as he leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by his address to the senior class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you, Commander Thomas Wartenberger, Chief Craig Daniels, and our NJROTC unit for the presentation of the colors. Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty and staff, alumni, students, and the illustrious class of 2010. Welcome to the commencement exercises. This is the most exciting day, and I am privileged and honored to stand here before you this afternoon. Before we get started, there are several people that I wish to acknowledge, some special guests sitting up on stage. Let me first start with school board member, Mrs. Sylvia Pond. Thank you, Mrs. Pond. Next, we have Superintendent of Seminole County Public Schools, Dr. Bill Vogel. Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mr. Walt Griffin. And our 2010 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Lisa Weger. Not up on stage this afternoon is somebody that I know is walking around, or perhaps he's already in a seat. Let me take a second to thank somebody, a very special guest, someone who gave more than 20 years of his professional life to Lake Mary High School, your former principal, Mr. Boyd Carnes. Mr. Carnes, I owe you a special debt of gratitude. Thank you for all that you have done, the legacy that you've left behind. Mr. Carnes was a teacher. He was an administrator and rose to the level of a principal where he served for 10 years. He gave a lot to the school, and thanks just does not seem enough. So again, personally and professionally, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done for me. Thank you, Mr. Carnes. Seated in the rear of the arena this afternoon is the faculty and staff. At this time, faculty and staff from Lake Mary High School, please stand and be recognized. The greatest faculty and staff in Seminole County, thank you for all that you have done and all that you've given to all of these students. Thank you, teachers. Sitting amongst their peers as well, there are 9 teachers. Some of them have already retired, and yet some within about 48 hours will be saying goodbye to Lake Mary High School in this great profession for the last time. Let me take a second to acknowledge these 9 individuals who will be retiring. First, child development teacher, Mrs. Debbie Mitchell. ESOL teacher, Mrs. Iris Batista. English teacher and Rampage advisor, Mrs. Diane Bird. English teacher, Mrs. Mary Jane Wright. Math teacher, Mrs. Jane Late. Math teacher, Mrs. Diane Jones. American Sign Language teacher, Mrs. Karen Sapp. PE teacher, Dr. Karen Newman. And I know this gentleman is not here because he is taking a tour of the East Coast, going to numerous ballparks across the nation, a longtime math teacher, PE coach, and a gentleman who has a field named after him at Lake Mary High School, Mr. Coach Alan Tuttle. All of these 9 staff members have more than 216 combined years of teaching in Seminole County Public Schools, and if you factor in their time outside of Seminole County, they have more than 300 years. Congratulations and enjoy your retirement. I certainly didn't mean to leave anybody out on stage. There is somebody here to my right, your left, Mrs. Marcy Gray. Mrs. Gray is a friend and advisor, the greatest senior class sponsor there is in Seminole County. And trust me, being at 6 other high schools, I speak from experience. This lady has given her time, her effort, her blood, her sweat, and her tears to put on this event. So again, let's show our appreciation for Mrs. Gray. In the back of the house this afternoon, our Master of Ceremonies, our 2009 former Teacher of the Year, and the voice of graduation this afternoon, Mrs. Erin Woods. Assisting Mrs. Woods is our football coach and PE teacher, Mr. Scott Perry. Our technical support and musical direction is being led by Mrs. Heidi Gentner. And a special recognition and a tremendous round of applause, please, for our production specialist in putting all of this together, our TV production teacher, Mrs. Beth Anthony. As principal, the tasks that lie before me are great, too many for me to do alone. There are many tasks that are divided amongst my team. And the 7 administrators who work with me each and every day, I am blessed and fortunate to call you my team and my friends and my family. So a special recognition to the greatest administrative staff in Seminole County. Thank you very much to all of you. However, there's one special person standing in the very back I want to recognize, Mr. Brian Yurichko. Mr. Yurichko and I have been friends since the ripe old age of 5 years old, where we grew up in Seminole County together as elementary school friends, middle school friends, high school friends, went to college, coming back now as colleagues. Mr. Yurichko has put this event together working just as hard as Mrs. Gray. Mr. Yurichko, I want to publicly say thank you for all that you have done. We wish you well as you now become a Silver Hawk, and Godspeed and God bless you, Mr. Yurichko. Thank you. Special recognition to the greatest guidance department as well in Seminole County, who've worked with you, who have advised you, and led by the Director of Guidance, Mrs. Debbie Mahaney. Thank you to all the counselors. Putting together a graduation ceremony such as this takes countless effort. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes, a lot of lists that are checked and double checked, a lot of different things are done. Thank you to the secretaries, non-instructional staff, security guards, and all those who put in a lot of work. Please show your appreciation for all of these people as well. Thank you. At this time, I'm going to ask everyone to observe a moment of silence in remembrance of Senior Jonathan Batten, who passed away February 25th, 2009. Like you, he was a member of the class of 2010. Thank you. Jonathan's dad said this about Lake Mary High School. Lake Mary was like Jonathan's family. It wasn't just a school he went to. He loved the place. Certainly his memory will last a lifetime and forever be linked to this class. Mr. and Mrs. Batten, our thoughts and prayers continue to be with you. At this time, I'm going to ask all of the parents and guardians in the audience to please stand. Parents and guardians, let me say to you, Thank you for all that you have done, for getting your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your grandchildren, graduates. Let's stand and give them a standing ovation. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, to the class of 2010, I want to thank you for all that you have done, for all of the extracurricular, co-curricular, and athletic achievements that you have had over this time. I want to thank you for bringing me in to the Lake Mary High School family, accepting me as a Ram. When I first got to Lake Mary back in August, my first principalship, I must say, I was honored, scared, excited, and a range of emotions ran through my body. But before we get to that, let me just say to you, once again, class of 2010, congratulations. Lake Mary High School is known around the state, the district, and the nation for being one of the finest schools in this country. When you look at our athletics, when you look at our academics, and when you look at our arts, we are superior in all that we do. As Dr. Vogel refers to it, this is our AAA experience. You epitomize what it means to be a AAA school. All of you aspire to much greater things. First, it is renowned that you all will go to colleges such as this in the state of Florida this year. The University of Florida, Florida State University, the University of South Florida, UCF, Bethune-Cookman College, Florida A&M University, Rollins College, Stetson University, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Jacksonville University, and Seminole State College, just to name a few. Nationally, we have graduates headed off to The Ohio State University, Michigan University, Boston College, Boston University, Duke University, Cornell, University of Washington and St. Louis, and Wake Forest, just to name a few. Also, I'm honored to say that many of you have made a decision to move beyond college and start first with service to your country. To that, we want to say a special thank you to those men and women who will be joining our armed forces. Thank you. This class has been quite successful and leaves behind a legacy as well. 116 of you are recognized as honor graduates. 105 of you are recognized as as members in the National Honor Society. 5 National Merit semifinalists. 1 National Hispanic Recognized Student. Almost $2 million earned as far as scholarship money. When you look at athletics, we proudly boast some of the most successful teams, not only in the state, locally, but nationally. Look at the recognition alone. The football team had the first postseason win in 5 years. 7 teams won a Seminole Athletic Championship. Girls volleyball, boys and girls golf, girls basketball, boys soccer, girls tennis, and girls weightlifting. How could we not forget what happened just a few months ago with our state championship girls basketball team? Back in the fall, both our boys and girls state championship golf teams. One of my colleagues once said to me at another school, he said, you know, Mike, some principals go their entire career without winning a state championship, and this year Lake Mary High School proudly boasts 3. Congratulations. Family and friends, I say to you, it's not also about state championships and winning, but listen to this. 21 seniors, that's right, 21 seniors signed NCAA scholarships to play at the next level. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a record at Lake Mary High School. In the area of fine and performing arts, you receive numerous awards, accolades for band, drama, chorus, the marionettes, and art. You represent us at every level, not only locally, but nationally. The publications of Essence, Chrysomelis, and The Rampage all received state and national recognition. Thank you for what a pleasure it was to read your works. Our NJROTC unit continued to lead the way as you competed both locally and nationally as well, symbolizing what integrity truly meant. One thing that holds true to me is the community service. One event in particular stands out from back in February. Mrs. Blackwelder and Mrs. Godrow put their heads together on what we could do for the students of Lake Mary to reach beyond the walls of the school. In one day, the students at Lake Mary High School raised over $6,000 for the Hearts for Haiti campaign. Please give yourself a round of applause for that. This truly shows that you have a giving spirit beyond what it is that we have at Lake Mary High School. However, selfishly, I cannot express to this class just what this means to me. As I sat and thought about what I was going to say, I wanted to think, what could I do that could somehow connect with you? As a lifetime of achievement as it is to get to this point, after 13 and 14 long years with pre-K to get to this point, what a special day. Something I will cherish after 16 years in public education. I can honestly say I'm very proud of you for all that you have done. In deciding what I was going to say, I decided I was going to look back on my own graduation. I graduated 20 years ago this year from a local high school in Seminole County. And as I sat and I thought and I pondered, I honestly can say to you, I don't remember who spoke at my graduation. Reality is, some of you might not even remember who will speak at your own. But I say to you, I would like to impart some words of advice. As I thought back at my graduation, I think my valedictorian spoke, and I think there was a salutatorian, but what words did the principal offer? So I want to offer to you some words because I know that I won't be able to just walk away and not say anything, because in the day and age of such things as YouTube and Facebook, certainly this will be captured in your minds forever. Orrin Hatch once said about graduation, there is good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it is merely the beginning. As I thought about this quote, it brought me back to August. In August, I was named principal of Lake Mary High School. Here I was at another school. I had been a I had been a silverhawk, I had been a lion, I had been a bear, I had been a greyhound, and I had been a husky. However, I was never given the privilege to be a ram. So, as I thought about this, I thought, how can I get started in speaking to you about this? I'm starting something new and joining a family. You're leaving the comforts of what you've known now for 4 years to leave and start in something new yourself. So let me say this, I think I understand to a better degree where it is that you're going from here. I've got a good idea of what you're about to step into. When Mr. Griffin called me back in August and offered me this position, I had a lot of emotions go through my mind. I was happy, I was sad, I was torn, I was excited. I had reached a goal that I had set for myself. So I say to you graduates, what goals do you have for yourself? Today is just the next chapter, not the end. It is about where you're going to go from here. So as the range of emotions sit out there, and as I walked around through the halls, many of you were talking and sharing your feelings with one another. Some of you are scared, some of you are nervous. But one thing I bet none of you did, which I did when Mr. Griffin called and offered me this job, I passed out. It scared me so bad, I passed out. And he doesn't even know that. My boss and his boss are sitting right here next to me. Yeah, I passed out. Why? Because I was so just encaptured of what was going to happen to me next. So I say to you, there is comfort knowing that you are a ram. But not just any ram, you are a Lake Mary High School ram. So here I was actually on my job, in my office, I'm working and everything is going great and up and running. And then November comes. And then the latter part of November comes. And then I get a phone call. And on the other line was this person from Michigan. And I thought, Jared Pitcher, why are you calling me in my office? So I get a phone call, and I truly believe that I'm getting, punked? That I'm getting punked because this other gentleman on the line said to me, are you using a logo at your school that looks a little bit similar to what we have? Oh no. So again, I thought, Jared, this can't be you. I'll talk to you later. Mr. Pitcher, I'll see you in my office tomorrow. Well, needless to say, yeah, we might have had a little logo that looked vaguely familiar to something that you might find on vehicles outside. But you know what? There was something to be learned from that. It wasn't all about the tough trucks and what symbol was there. It was about the challenges that I faced right from the beginning that you are now going to face when you leave the comforts of what you know. As I left the comforts of what I knew to come into the comfort of what I didn't know, you are about to go to the exact same place where I currently was. You're going to face challenges of what to do next, challenges and problems, but you know what? At the core of who you are, you know what to do. Why? Because you were brought along the right path. As you have challenges and problems, will you be able to solve them all? Absolutely not. But you have the ability, the capability instilled by your parents, brought on by the great teachers that you've had as well, to say you will be able to help solve your problems as you come across them. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenges and controversy." So we couldn't keep the Ram, okay? Now what? We were gonna have to evolve, and yet I say to you, so do you. You can't always remain constant, you must change, and that we did. So as the car company pushed and we prodded and we went back and forth, we came up with an answer. No. Did we slay Goliath? Did we win? Did we knock down the big giant? Actually, yes, we did. Although we didn't push the giant over, we didn't, the Goliath, I guess we could say, lost to a better degree, because in the end, we created something that was our own. So I say to you graduates, you too need to create something that is of your own. So the lessons that I learned in life in this short time, that it's not about who wins and who loses, and it's not about who writes the rules and who wins, but ultimately about etching out your own path. So our logo fight was over. We created something new. It's amazing what started next, and that was something I saw from the beginning: pride. Pride as a community, pride as a school, and certainly the journey was just beginning. And there are going to be many journeys in life in which you have to work through pride yourself. Pride to determine what is right and what is wrong. Why should others be proud of me? It starts first with yourself. Each of you has a gift inside of you. Your challenge, the next chapter in life. Harness and blaze that pride, because that ultimately is what will make you successful. Certainly you can meet the challenges head on, or you can turn and run the other way. So I encourage you, I prod you, and I absolutely would push you to say, face those challenges with passion in your heart and in your mind. And don't be afraid that passion is shown on your sleeve. Pride, however, is a personal commitment. It's an attitude that separates excellence from mediocrity. As you accept challenges now in your life, one thing you need to have is courage. Courage to do what is right, morally, ethically, and personally. Many people struggle with the concept of what is the right thing to do. You will often hear, do the right thing. But ultimately and morally, there's personal obligations that people are going to try to sway you or push you the other way. But as Rams, you know the right thing to do. So I encourage you with all of your heart and your mind that no matter what greatness you seek or wish to obtain, don't ever become wholly satisfied without holding true to the concepts of being personally proud in yourself. Graduates, in the long run, none of this success will truly matter because of the wealth you amass or the possessions you obtain. Likewise, success and happiness are not functions of being poor and destitute. No real happiness and real success are inherent qualities that evolve from knowing what it is that you do or do not have. Know that there will be a chance for you to make an impression upon yourself to the world, but don't wait for who is approving of you in society. Etch out your own path. I believe, however, that Ralph Waldo Emerson said it best when he wrote, "Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that the critics are actually right. But to map out a course of action, follow it to the end, requires one thing, graduates: courage. As I reflect back on this year, I am more proud than ever to call myself a Lake Mary High School Ram. That's one thing that I will keep with me forever. And for that I say, thank you, class of 2010. I challenge you, class of 2010, to have the courage, have the pride to blaze your own path. Don't simply just lie down, but get out there and challenge the world. Again, thank you, the class of 2010, for embracing me as one of your own, for making me feel like I had been a Ram the entire time. And this place that you will leave behind will continue to go on because of the rich legacy that you've left. Enjoy your moment, enjoy your day. You have earned it. Godspeed, God bless, and go Rams.
A farewell from the Vice President of the senior class, Brendan Burke.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Looking back 10 years from now, I'll probably miss high school. But as of right now, I would like to start things off with one word: yes. High school is out. It's done. It's over. After 4 years of drama, time-consuming homework, raising hands, asking to use the restroom, and that mandatory mile run every Wednesday in PE class, see ya. This is only the beginning for Rams like us, so start off your adult life with a statement. Do not let others determine or manipulate your planned or unplanned goals to success. Let reality know that the class of 2010 is playing for keeps. Speaking of the class of 2010, I would like to leave my fellow Lake Mary classmates with the definition of the word perfect according to Coach Gaines from the movie Friday Night Lights. Well, it's real simple. Being perfect is about being able to look your friends in the eye and know that you didn't let them down because you told them the truth, and that the truth is that you did everything that you could. There wasn't one more thing that you could have done. If you can do that, ladies and gentlemen, then you're perfect. Class of 2010, we are perfect. Thank you.
Our first honor speaker is the salutatorian of the class of 2010, Charlie Moulthrop.
I'd like to first wish a good afternoon to our family, friends, faculty, but most importantly, Lake Mary's graduating class of 2010. It is truly an honor. So we've heard it from parents, news stations, and scientists, so-called studies done by researchers at suspect universities. They report that the adolescent brain is not fully developed for rational thinking. They use this as an excuse to elevate themselves to a higher level of decision-making ability and make it easier for them to doubt and mistrust our actions. But when a certain Cameron Kraft, to both the horror and delight of our lunch table, devoured a large, live, leafy green insect, it wasn't that one part of his brain was too small to realize that it might be a bad idea. No. It was that his current meal of pizza and French fries lacked sufficient protein. And when Jared Pitcher, aforementioned senior, allowed his friends to duct tape him to an oak tree, it wasn't because he was just another teenager doing another stupid thing. He just wanted to know what it would feel like if he were a little taller. I believe that the Adolescent Initiative, the same energy that makes today such an exciting day, will allow this generation to live for the things that we value, the things we deem important. I firmly maintain that having respect for three concepts of time is all we truly need to have really lived in life. We must take care to respect the past, the present, and the future. From the past, we must respect what countless trials and successes can grant us. It is said that those who are unaware of history are bound to repeat it, and it's true. 31 years ago, the blowout preventer on the Ixtoc-1, an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico, malfunctioned, causing the second largest accidental oil spill in history. That was 31 years ago. Now, the same malfunction has caused a BP oil spill, which threatens to plague coastlines and ecosystems this very day. Just one example of how dangerous ignoring the past can be. Respecting the past also comes in the form of recognizing what our elders can grant us and what they already have. It's hard to believe, but about 100 years ago, our own parents graduated just like us, experiencing the same hopeful anticipation that we feel today. So no matter how alone we may feel, it's often comforting to know how reliable the past can be. Then there's respect for the present, which can often be most difficult because the present is always evolving. Respecting the present means recognizing not only how the world is changing around us, but how we are changing with it. We often hear talk of society, how American society is this, or American society is that. But class of 2010, as of this day, we are society. We are now part of that decision-making body that determines the values of our community. Will we be a generation of excuses, like so many before us? Or will we represent a generation of solutions that knows working towards a common goal will achieve the effect? Today is a defining moment in our life. It represents all that has happened and all that will happen. But we cannot forget its actual occurrence, happening around us right now. When speaking of the future, I'm asking this class, my fellow students, to take personal accountability for future generations. Our predecessors have left us with deficits, depleted resources, and the threat of worldwide conflict, because in their heart of hearts, they know that they'll be long gone before any of this can affect them. And we probably will be too, but that's just it. Respecting the future means it's not about us, it's about our children. The changes we make and their effects, we may not be around to see, but by leaving a legacy of solving problems instead of shirking them, we achieve a type of immortality. We establish this generation as a generation that finally set aside greed and prejudice for the well-being of mankind. It is through respect that nations with differences live in harmony. It is through respect that mere men and women become leaders and innovators. And it is through respect, class of 2010, that we leave our legacy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2010 singers paid tribute to the class of 2010 with the vocal selection, Blackbird.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Do, 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 do.
singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Dark would fly, dark would fly, into the light of a dark black night. Do 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 do. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Dark would fly, dark would fly, into the light of a dark black night. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
Please stand and join the Lake Mary Singers as they lead the class of 2010 in singing their alma mater.
Hearts are filled with such great pride. Friendships we form that shall abide. Thoughts and memories will flood our minds. Of this our very special time. Though we must leave these followed all someday, part of our hearts will always stay. Make every heart, we're proud of you. We will be loyal and true.
On the big screen, the secretary of the senior class, Shannon Rothmiller.
We're here, finally. Look around. Listen to the laud of our family and of our friends as they fill this magnificent arena, and then understand that they're here for you, that they're here for me, and that they're here for us, the class of 2010. And as you sit in your chairs waiting patiently yet frantically for your name to be called aloud, I want you to understand that the buck does not stop here, and that graduation is, although the end of one line, the beginning of another. Young men, young women, all young leaders of America, we're here, finally. Can you believe it? It seems like just yesterday we were complaining about the stresses of our workloads, wondering if we'll pass our SATs or those wretched AP exams, but I'll tell you what my mother says, you haven't seen anything yet. You think that you're stressed? You just wait. Well, I guess growing up isn't all it's cracked up to be, because although it has its goods, it has its bads, but I know that with the help of each other, we can overcome any obstacle in our way. So keep on trucking by, and always keep to heart these hallowed halls of our alma mater, Lake Mary High.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the valedictorian of the class of 2010, Austin Reed.
Graduates, as we sit here today, we know this is the end of our time here at Lake Mary. But every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Now I will tell you, that the words I have for you today are not all mine, but I can only hope you'll make them your own, to stand by, to live by, to dream by. Today is the day we finally leave our childhood behind. Today we venture out into the world. Today is our graduation. Today we move on, today, and all of a sudden, we have grown up. But do not get ahead of yourselves. We are not so grown up, we cannot hang on to our dreams. So go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Because imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were. But without it, we go nowhere. Trust that little voice inside your head that says, wouldn't it be interesting if? And do it. Forget the limitations of the physical world and dream your way into the future. For it's our dreams that push us forward. By sailing upon the waves and flying upon the wind, we can go any distance and reach any height. We can follow the sun around the earth or let it set on the horizon. But if the waves stand tall or the wind gust, remember that challenges in life make it interesting. And those challenges are really what make living worthwhile. I dare you, seek out those challenges. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses any. Alfred Lord Tennyson exemplifies his drive to live, to succeed, in his poem Ulysses. Come, my friends, 'tis not too late to seek a newer world. Push off, for my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset. It may be that the gulfs will wash us down. It may be that we shall touch the happy isles. Though much is taken, much abides. And though we are not now that strength which in the old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are, one equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Not to yield because our attitude, above all else, determines our direction in life. As Walter Wenzel precisely puts it, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you'd like to win, but think you can't, it's almost a cinch, you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world, we find that success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or late, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. So wherever you go in life, go confidently, and whatever you do in life, do it well. For with those two goals accomplished, you can build your own success. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Luck is not even lucky. You have to make your own breaks. So this is what I'm supposed to say. Congratulations, Lake Mary High School class of 2010, and we did it. Like somehow we're done. Like somehow this is the highest point in our lives. I hate to break this to you, but there's more to come. New heights to reach. So congratulations, Lake Mary High School class of 2010. We're ready.
On the big screen, welcome Senior Class Treasurer Jared Pitcher and Student Body President Matt Gourlay.
Hey, Jared Pitcher here. And if you're watching me now, it can only mean one thing. We are here. This is finally it. All the memories made here at Lake Mary will stay with us our whole lives. Well, until the Alzheimer's kicks in. But anyways, so many good times here. Coming into school freshman year was terrifying to see all these huge kids with facial hair. But with 4 years' time and a little bit of puberty, we grew to be who we are today. Now, the moment has come. Growing up. It's scary stuff, but beyond these doors, adulthood awaits, and it's time to leave home. But get excited, guys. You see, high school is just like putting on a pair of underwear. You feel good and warm, but you have so much left until you're dressed. I leave you today, perfect class of 2010, with simply two things. Just make good choices, and good luck, my friends.
Good afternoon, class of 2010 and family. Today is a day of celebration and joy, a day where you reflect on the past and look towards the future. We have been on a road trip of sorts for the past 720 days of our high school career, as we have caravanned together to overcome obstacles and forge our own success in high school. Well, today is simply a rest stop along the way on this trip that we've just begun. An opportunity to rejuvenate yourself with some vending machine indulgences, relieve yourself of your internal gastric biological pressures, and to repack your bags for the trip to come. The road ahead is treacherous indeed, so today, reflect on the troubles that you have faced and use those lessons that you have learned to guide you to success. We have had fun along the way, and I urge you to relish those times. And when the going gets tough, reflect upon those memories. We are each about to embark on our own journeys in the months ahead, and whether you're heading west on Interstate 10 to Stanford, north on the Turnpike to Gainesville, or east on Lake Mary Boulevard to Seminole State, always remember that you are one of us, an appreciated acquaintance, a cherished friend, a member of this illustrious senior class, and most of all, a Lake Mary Ram. So I congratulate you on all your successes to this point, and I hope that you write your own success story in the future. Class of 2010, our paths may be many, but our legacy is one. Thank you.
Join us again on the big screen for some final memories from the class of 2010.
We have been at this school for 4 years, 720 days, 345,600 minutes. Walked these halls countless times. Ate lunch in these cafeterias, and now it has all come to an end. All we have left is our memories. Memories that will keep us forever young. The day we have waited for is now. And now, we are here.
It's always out and you never get old, and the champagne's always cold and the music's always good, and the pretty girls just happen to stop by in the hood, and they hop their pretty ass up on the hood of that pretty ass car without a wrinkle in today, cause there's no tomorrow, just a picture perfect day that lasts a whole lifetime, and it never is, cause all we have to do is hit rewind. So let's just stay in the moment, smoke some, drink some wine, reminisce, talk some forever young is in your mind. Leave them off the kinder race, neither space nor time. So when the director yells cut, I'll be fine. I'm forever young. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever and ever. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever. Forever. Fear not when, I fear not why, fear not much, but we're alive. Life is for living, not living uptight. See it somewhere up in the sky. Fear not die, I'll be alive for a million years. Bye-bye, so not for legends, I'm forever young. My name shall survive. Through the darkest blocks, over kitchen stoves, over pirates' plots, my name shall be passed down to generations while debating up in barbershops. Young, slung, hung here, shorter than from here, with a little ambition, just what we can become here. And as the father passed the story down to his son's ears, younger kid, younger every year, yeah. So if you love me, baby, this is how you let me know. Don't ever let me go, that's how you let me know, baby. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever and ever. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever. Just let it run. Forever. Slamming Bentley doors, hopping out of Porsches, popping up on Forbes list, gorgeous. Hold up, thought I lost it. They be talking, I be talking more. They nauseous. Hold up, I'll be here forever. You know I'm on my fourth, but I ain't with foreclosure. I will never forfeit less than 4 bars.
school will bring the chorus in. Did you get the picture yet? I'm painting you a portrait of young. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Forever young. Want to live forever young.
Please welcome the president of the class of 2010, Kaylee Montesi.
As I sat down to write this speech and tried to think of all the positive things we should be looking forward to, I began to come up with the circumstances that were more depressing than optimistic. Since I've been in high school, the U.S. has never not been engaged in a military conflict. The planet we live on is warming, and my future children may never see a polar bear. Not to mention, we have the worst economy this country has seen in the past 75 years. 45 miles into the Gulf, an oil spill may become one of the largest environmental disasters in the history of our country. When I think about these things, I realize that none of us in this graduating class sitting here have caused these problems. I'm not saying our parents purposely decided to give us these problems and a rough start in life, but let's face it, it could have been a lot easier. In fact, we live in a time where I really don't even need to tell you what it is we're all supposed to do. There are so many problems, they're going to find us. We have two choices, though. We can keep things the way they are and pretend that we don't care and hope that they'll go away. Or we can decide to make a change. No doubt, 30-something years ago, our parents were in our chairs right now how we are, and someone spoke as I did, and they wanted to believe what I said. Sometimes things don't work out the way we plan them to, though, and a burden that's heavy to bear is taken on by youth, vitality, and inspired souls who are not yet jaded into believing that things will remain the same. Our ideas, our passion, and our youth are on our side. Together, collectively, as one generation, we can right the wrongs and create a world where our children will have more time to enjoy their youth without having to tackle as many problems as we face today. I know I am ready and that I am up to try to making my world a better place. And I know that the class of 2010 will someday look back and say, it really wasn't as bad as it could have been. If we had just given on our Ram mascot today, it might have been a goat. We have seen firsthand what fighting for is right, what it can do. As the years unfold, look back at 2010 and remember our challenges. And for inspiration, think back on how our willingness to challenge authority saved our mascot. There will be more challenges to overcome. Not all will be won, but our drive to fight for what we believe in will always leave us satisfied. My satisfaction came from the people who brought me here, and I just want to thank you to all my amazing teachers, my inspirational family, and the friends that have stuck by my side since day one and made these past 4 years a blast. I love you all, and thank you for shaping me into the person I am today. Let's make a change, class of 2010. Let's go out into this world with hope, hope with what our future can hold. Congratulations, class of 2010. We did it.
As the graduates prepare to be recognized individually, Mr. Kotkin will present the class of 2010 to the Superintendent of Seminole County Schools, Dr. Bill Vogel, Director of Secondary Education, Walt Griffin, and School Board Member, Sylvia Pond.
Dr. Vogel and Mrs. Pond, by virtue of the recommendation of the faculty and administration of Lake Mary High School, and in accordance with the Florida State Board of Education and the Seminole County Board of Public Education, it is my privilege to recommend to you that the members of the class of 2010, each and every one here assembled, be accorded the privilege of your conferring upon them the rights of graduation this 9th day of June, 2010, from Lake Mary High School.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Superintendent of Seminole County Public Schools, I hereby declare you graduates of Lake Mary High School and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and duties contained therein. And now it is my pleasure to introduce School Board Member Mrs. Sylvia Pond to authorize your diplomas. Mrs. Pond.
On behalf of the School Board of Seminole County, Florida, and with every good wish, it is my great pleasure to authorize that diplomas be granted to the 2010 graduates of Lake Mary High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of reminders before we start this roll call. Graduates, you may pick up your diplomas immediately following today's ceremony, as they will be available upon your exit. Diplomas not picked up will be available tomorrow afternoon at school. Parents and graduates coming across the stage this afternoon, as your child comes across, photos will be taken by Bob Knight Photography. Please visit their website, bobknightphoto.com, and click on the link to Lake Mary High School, and you'll be able to view the pictures from today's ceremony. Graduates who have not yet signed up for project graduation at Wet n Wild may still attend. Forms can be picked up at the diploma table, but you must have them signed by your parents in order to attend. I want to thank PTSA, and I want to thank all the Project Grad Committee for all of their work in putting on this fine event this evening. Parents, family, and friends, please be reminded that at the conclusion of the ceremony, the arena staff prohibits entrance to the arena floor. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And now, on to the best part of the show.
Eric Abbott. Landry Acosta. Paul Adon. Jeff Agru. Brendan Ahern. Islam Ahmed. Kimberly Ahn. Jenna Allen. Serene Almanasra. Michael Alonso. Dylan Amarada. Angelica Anderson. Eric Antolic. Anthony Arborn. Tevin Archer. Zachary Ardito. Francesca Armijos. Caitlin Arnold. Talia Arnon, summa cum laude. Holly Aragal Watkins. Zachary Adderman. Lauren Atwell. Brian Acoyne. Brianna Austin. Tamar Aviles. Hannah Bagley, magna cum laude. Malcolm Ballou. Zebediah Barnard. William Barnett. Austin Barnhill. James Barone. Ashley Bates. Mallory Bates. Christina Bockham. Alexis Bouts, daughter of faculty members Tom and Genia Bouts. Tara Benefield. Michael Burchall. Christopher Berryhill. Anaya Bess, cum laude. Cody Biggs. Kishiana Billington. Brittany Billups. Hampton Black, summa cum laude. Stormy Blaine. Nicole Blanca. Kevin Blandon. Diego Blanton, summa cum laude. Dijon Blanton. Chelsea Bloom, cum laude. Jody Bodecker. Samantha Bosco. Anthony Botley. Alyssa Bradley, cum laude. Bree Bradshaw. Anna Branch. Rafael Brandeo. Michael Broadhurst. Ronald Brooks. Caleb Brown. Darian Brown. Dulcie Brown. Jasmine Brown. Lauren Brown. What is that? Oh. Robert Brown. Taylor Brown. Natasha Bryant. Saskia Bryant. Kelsey Burgess. Brendan Burke, cum laude. Francesca Burke. Augustus Burkholder, cum laude. Sarah Bursell. Bethany Boussois. Daniel Butcher, magna cum laude. Nicholas Byfield. Evan Calkins, cum laude. Evan Calloway. Gabriel Camacho. Jorge Campos. Kevin Capacetti. Patrick Cappy. Mark Capetta. Simon Carbone, magna cum laude. Angelica Cardenas. Jared Cardona. James Carey. Ryan Carr. Anaeli Carrasco. Jose Carrasco. Camille Carr, summa cum laude. Samantha Carrera. Daniel Carroll, summa cum laude. Tabra Carey. Taylor Casonis. Julesi Ceballos. Michelle Centeno Gavica. Michaela Channer. Brandon Chase. Allison Chavis. Christina Chen, summa cum laude. Taylor Chesno. Molita Che, magna cum laude. Cody Chiusano. Jonathan Christopher. Britta Chudzik. Lauren Sieska, cum laude. Britt Classens, magna cum laude. Julia Clark. Kira Clevenger. Michelle Clooney, magna cum laude. Haley Colern. Megan Connor, cum laude. Emily Conroy, cum laude. Monisha Copper. Sebastian Correa. Rodrigo Costa. Marquia Couch. Samantha Crane. Zachary Cranius, magna cum laude. Cody Cromarty. Rachel Crooks, magna cum laude. Corey Crosby. Alexis Crutchfield. Ronaldo Cruz. Amy Culpepper. Brittany Curtin. Kyle D'Souza, Thomas Dacey, John Darby, Ashlyn Davis, Joshua Davis, Kelvin Davis, Tyler Davis, Jessica Davis Hall, Chelsea DeLeon, Deshaun DeVlute, Megan Dees, cum laude, Joelle Devaya, Aaron DeLacy, cum laude, Thomas DeLapp, Alejandro Del Manzano, Alexandra DeLuca, magna cum laude, Jason Demeter, magna cum laude, Alexander Dimitri, Ken DeMoya, Morgan Derner, summa cum laude, Zara Donji, cum laude, Alexandra Diaz, Frederick Diaz, Anthony Dibbert, Diana DiFerdinando, Harry Dobkin, magna cum laude, Peter Donnelly, Mitchell Drake, Matthew Drango, Alan Dumonjic, Shelby Duncan, Samuel Dunn, Darcy Zarino, summa cum laude, Abigail Edwards, cum laude, Jacarius Edwards, Sean Edwards, Christian Isley, magna cum laude, son of faculty member Bill Isley. Emily Engine, Justine Espinal, magna cum laude, Jasmine Espinoza, Neftali Espinoza, Mark Esser, Rachel Estevez, Alexander Ivaskis, Osi Faison, grandson of staff member William Hartsfield. Ryan Farrell, summa cum laude. Juliana Fenner. Caroline Fernandez. Johnny Ferrara. Theodore Philosophos. Matthew Fitzgerald. Mila Fletcher. Jaishi Ford, cum laude. Riasia Ford. Maria Ferrero. Brandon Fort. Kiani Fournier. Caitlin Falble. Danielle Frederick. Jennifer Freeland, magna cum laude. Tamithia Freeman. Michelle Freelick, summa cum laude. Braden Fritchie. Dominique Gamez. Sean Gangasing. Chantal Gano. Jose Garcia. Daniela Garcia Landano, summa cum laude. Jamie Garrett. Ashley Gesbaro. Jordan Jaspansky. Christopher Givens. Julia Glum, summa cum laude. Mariah Gober. Amanda Godino. Kayla Goff. Matthew Gold. Matthew Goldsmith, cum laude. Joel Gonzalez. Pedro Gonzalez. Grace Gonzalez Medina. Lauren Goodman, summa cum laude. Austin Gorman. Matthew Gourlay, magna cum laude. Charlotte Grady, magna cum laude. Nicholas Grant. Cortez Grayson. Ariel Green. Justin Green, cum laude. Kelly Greenwood, cum laude. Ashley Grimm, cum laude. Mia Grooms. Kaisha Gums. John Haddock, cum laude. Alyssa Hall. Michael Hamaker. Bruce Hamilton. Robbie Hamoud. Emery Harden. Melanie Harder. Catherine Harrington, magna cum laude. Brittany Hartman. Fatima Hassanali. Michael Haynes, Stephen Hazen, Mary Caitlin Hearn, Scott Hines, Gracia Hernandez, Catherine Hernandez Rivera, Victoria Hewitt, Brett Hill, summa cum laude, Ryan Heffling, Jessica Holloway, cum laude, Jelani Hopkins, Holly Hewling, Kenneth Hunt, Corinne Houston, magna cum laude, Franklin Hutto, Matthew Ilter, Matthew Ingolia, Kaylee Ingram, Kenneth Irizarry Cruz, DJ Irving, Jasmine Jackson, Joseph Jackson, magna cum laude, Sarah Jackson, cum laude, Calvin James, Jasmine Jean-Noel, Charles Johnson, James Johnson, Kyle Johnson, Brittany Jones, Candace Jones, Amanda Jorn, Michael Judson, Paige Justice, Christian Camrath, cum laude, Hojin Kang, Kevin Karzuski, Robert Keck, Joshua Joseph Kezkes, Taniqua Kennan, granddaughter of staff member William Hartsfield, Brandon Kaiser, Boram Kim, summa cum laude, Caroline Kim, magna cum laude, Eileen Kim, summa cum laude, Han Kim, summa cum laude, Daniel Kindle, Alicia Kinsey, Andrew Klon, magna cum laude. Maury Knudsen, cum laude. Cameron Kraft. Kelsey Krieger. Matthew Kapritsky. Thomas LaCaruba. James Lagarde. Jennifer Lale, summa cum laude. Denarian Lamar. Austin Lanham. Taylor Lang, magna cum laude. Ashley Langman. Donald LaRose. Jessica Lasky. Kristen Lazier. Cody LeDuc. Alexandria Legault. Carlo Leon. Wee Lee, magna cum laude. Shelby Lindsay. Amy Lindstrom, summa cum laude. Brittany Lockhart. Cody Logan. Sabrina Long. Marcos Lopez. Tajiria Lowry. Natalia Lozano. Cynthia Luciano, magna cum laude. Gabriel Lugo. Stephen Lucander. Anya Limar. Megan Lynch. Dina Malala. Devin Manny. Shalimar Marcano Davia. Melissa Markley. Melissa Mara. Chad Martin. Mariah Martin, magna cum laude. Jake Masoni. Catherine Maston. Noelia Mateo Cordero. Christopher Matos. Julian Matos. Megan Mazer. Connor McCarthy, summa cum laude. Tyler McDaniel, summa cum laude. Brett McVeigh. AJ Mehta. Miguel Melendez. Stephanie Melise. Taylor Melnick. Andre Mello. Valerie Mendoza. Jennifer Metzger. Martina McKelly. Amy Mickelson, summa cum laude. Ashley Mifflin, magna cum laude. Joseph Migliaccio. Allison Miller. Tova Miller, magna cum laude. Jonathan Moffett. Megan Mollet, summa cum laude. Danielle Mollerup, summa cum laude. Charlie Moulthrop, summa cum laude, salutatorian. Garrison Monroy Prado, cum laude. Kaylee Montesi. Brandon Moore. Douglas Moore. Elizabeth Moore, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Mosier, cum laude. John Mullis. Charlie Munoz Aguirre. Heather Myers. Rachel Nadelman. Haley Neidert. Hugh Nelson. Sydney Neuenschwander. Danielle Nicole. Chelsea Nichols. Christoph Nichols. Kayla Noel. Stephanie Norina. Chelsea Nori. Omar Noser. Samuel O'Connor, summa cum laude. Stephanie O'Connor, cum laude. Emily Oakletree. Ratna Okai, cum laude. Julie Oliver. Alexander O'Nindia. Haley Orr. Sydney Orr, cum laude. Sammy Ortiz. Diana Ospina Cerna. Thomas Otis. Kirsty Outland, magna cum laude. Carly Pagano. Christina Pack, summa cum laude. Brian Pack, cum laude. Laura Lynn Panaccio. Kenny Panagua. Jordan Palucci, summa cum laude. Allison Park. Kyle Parkerson. Charles Parrish. Michael Pasnak. Vladimir Pastrana. Alicia Patel. Anish Patel, summa cum laude. Ayushi Patel. Wendy Petrella. Natalie Penaloza. David Pendry. Aurelie Perez. Christopher Perez. Dylan Pesatori. Stephen Peters, son of faculty member Doug Peters. Matthew Petrunik. Ronald Phillips. Nicole Picardo. Omar Pierre Lewis. Jared Pitcher. Victoria Pizarro. Ashley Platt. Louis Plaza. Rachel Pluchel. Adam Polachek, magna cum laude. Josephine Polizzi. Andrew Potter. Stephanie Potoff, magna cum laude. Eden Precone. Mary Quinaya. Kaylee Quint, cum laude. Michael Ramirez. Dalton Randall. Chelsea Reardon, cum laude. Alex Riccio. Austin Reed, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Amber Reeve. Lauren Reeve. Mackenzie Rader. Matthew Restucia. Dana Reynolds. Jasmine Ribot, summa cum laude. Jamie Riccardi. Andrew Rice. Gina Riegert. Catherine Ripley. Brian Rivera. Jeremy Roberts. Alexandria Robinson. Leah Rogers. Carlos Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez. Melissa Rodriguez. Sandra Rodriguez. Courtney Rogers. Sarah Rogers. Fernando Rojas. Sid Roldan Medina. Jamar Roll. James Romano. Ashley Rosado. Duriana Rose. Gabriella Rosenwinkel. Shannon Rothmiller. Carter Rucker. Amy Rudolph. Rose St. Paul. Philip Salazar. Dylan Salem. Gabrielle Sally, cum laude. Michael Sanders. Jamie Sansoni. Erica Santamaria Preciado. Maria Santiago. Nexira Santiago. Shane Sauls. Jessica Shaw. Rylea Schneider. Kelly Shrowen, summa cum laude. Laura Schweitzer. Aaron Siemens. Stephanie Self. Christopher Singvasit. Chanel Shanami. Deanna Shanami. Ruxing Shen, summa cum laude. Brad Sibbett. Christopher Sicoli. Talha Siraj, magna cum laude. Courtney Skyko. Eric Skyko, magna cum laude. Brittany Small, cum laude. Alexandra Smart. Alexandra Smith. Angelique Smith. Eric Smith. Caitlin Smith. Caitlin Smith. Latifa Smith. Terry Smith. Bobby Sohn, cum laude. Rashida Solomon. Darren Spencer. Samantha Squire. Andrew St. Pierre. Adam Stahoviak. Ifia Stainrod. Nadine Stetler. Aaron Stewart, magna cum laude. Diana Stiles. Ashton Stodchill Mormon. Lauren Storch, magna cum laude. Morgan Stone. Catherine Stout. Alyssa Stringer. Aaron Stutz. Rafael Suarez, cum laude. Michael Sun. Scott Sutter. Janelle Sutton. Christopher Sweetus. Christopher Swift. Mark Tanios, magna cum laude. Catherine Terracano. Laura Terracano. Matthew Tavera, son of faculty member Judith Kreider. Jennifer Therion. Joseph Thomas. Casey Thompson. Catherine Thompson. Jenna Tony. Kiara Torres. Joseph Torres Rosario. Laura Trimblett. Clarence Trotman. Danny Truong. Melinda Turner. Hassan Usmani, summa cum laude. Gregory Valley, magna cum laude. Michael Valley. Gabina Vasquez. Victor Vasquez. Juan Velasco. Jocelyn Velasquez Rivera. Bryant Vieira. Sarah Villarum. Amber Vasni. Fatima Wali Mohammed, magna cum laude. Jack Walker. Winton Walker. Lauren Walter. Jaleesa Walton. Robert Walton, cum laude. Carrie Watts. Corey Waugh. Anna Waddell, summa cum laude. Katie Weiland. Kevin Weisberg. James Wessner. Kelly Whippo, summa cum laude. Danielle White. Jessica White. Alexis Williams. Lynette Williams. Nija Williams. Takinia Williams. Brianna Wilson. Samari Wilson. Caitlin Winters. Ethan Woodruff. Jameson Woods. Renata Woolsey. Shanice Wright. Johang Wu. Kitty Wu. Silu Shang. Asia Young. Andrea Eunice. Summa cum laude. Sarah Zakari. Kevin Zipper. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the graduates of the class of 2010. And now, a final tribute to the class of 2010. Are you still on?